Close. Not actually there though.
Eclipse forever! You're dead. Deploying warfare!
Excellent shot.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open.
Really now.
I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. You were right to be suspicious of her.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Yes.
Activating. Excuse me. Careful. Backup systems engaged. Critical system damage.
Eat this!
System not designed to specialize in anyone. Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me.
God, we might have to take our break early. Depends though. Because my dinner is still fucking with me.
Gunship above.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Your body is dust.
Got it. Gunship down. And that can be the power of our good friend trying to remember his name. Adrenaline burst. Yeah. That's not annoying at all. We're out of ammo though. You know, that's cool. Ah, but we have like all of our... That's nice. That's... That was actually pretty fast for bypass. Bypasses usually take for fucking ever. Shipping manifest.
Shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
I imagine Detective Anaya would
Let's
be
go.
interested in this.
We've got to keep moving.
Okay. My intestines are wrecking me.
biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Calm down.
You need help.
You need help. You stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Where'd you come
Part of
from?
Pitney Forest Trade Group.
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, he can barely talk, much less fight.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
You should lie down.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last.
Eh,
But Great Wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
goodbye,
Nicely
sir.
done, Shepard.
Destroy the universe later. So there were a lot of weapons lockers up here. That's odd. This is also a really short mission, but it might be because my gear and my level are starting to make a difference.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mask.
Oh, it's
Contact.
time to do the thing.
Some record of that ship must be around here.
But before we get it, we need to do the exploration. I need to make sure I'm making all the monies. Getting all the research, all the things, you know. Our data pad's right there. That's all that matters, is the data pad. But, you know. Checking the room doesn't hurt. But yeah, that Viper just wrecked her really, really hard. There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML the meter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
Let's go.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
I already looked around. Now we're here. Hey, Niftukal. Niftukal!
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome. Go away.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
I'll meet you aboard my ship.
Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code. By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I am
I
honored.
can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I have business with Anaya.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I found the murderer.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations.
God.
I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Pitney 4 is a
I
smuggler.
have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Thank you. I'll leave now. Level up! We're now level 16. We got the Scimitar Assault Shotgun, Biotic Damage, 55,000 credits, 2,000 Platinum. Mission Summary. Recruited Samara for the team. Simple, to the point, basic. I like it.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
Samara is powerful.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void, would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Good job, Jacob. Okay, let's talk to a couple of our crew members. I'm sure we'll have that option. Let's use some Ezo to get a biotic duration, and some Ezo to get biotic damage. And biotic cooldown. Holy shit. Biotics everywhere. We can also get heavy muscle beef, which increases my melee attack power. Not exactly useful, considering my playstyle, but why not? Yeah, no. We also gotta talk to Samara about upgrades, because she has an upgrade available.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Lisbeth Bonham. Hey Shepard, I heard what you did on Ilium. I wanted to thank you for helping out Zeus Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché. I don't know how to pronounce that. And to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck and thanks. Zeus Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Elizabeth Bainham. Jert. Liari Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in Dantius Towers. He helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, he also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wonder if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved. One was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck and then shot a third, all within the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power and constant motion. Seeing him changed my life, woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but Solarians' lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him. That's beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also gonna buy some nice clothes. So if you could tell him that, or just whichever parts you think are appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jert. 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 Jert.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Oh well.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
We do have Grunt's mission, so we gotta go talk to Grunt. That's a thing now. So, while we're going to see if Tally has anything new for me, we'll see what Grunt wants. We also have 91,000 credits to spend, which is a big deal, because we've bought everything in Omega and on Ilium now, so that just leaves the Citadel in terms of big hubs, the big store hubs. There's a store in on Tuchanka, but like that's one store, maybe two. First, we gotta go feed my fish. Always feed your fish. Never forget to feed the fish. But yeah, Thane worked out really well. Lots of damage. Lots of damage. Grunt's mission is kind of crazy.
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
What's on your mind?
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something
Wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands.
It's generally how you do it.
Usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
You have no idea.
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
We need a Krogan opinion.
Don't know if I can help, Brent. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka. I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
You go to Tuchanka.
I need
God, that doesn't roll off the tongue very well.
I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Are you ready to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine.
I'll let you work.
Damn it.
Talk to you later.
Talk to me, Dolly. I just want to talk to you. No. Fuck you, Jack. Well, let's head to the CIC. It's the CIC. Yeah. Alright. Anything to say to me, Kelly? No? Really?
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
That's, disappointing. I guess our only choice is to do some loyalty missions now. So we didn't get our message from the elusive dick. Kind of odd. So, first we're gonna go to the Citadel. I want to see what I can get with my 90,000 credits. Credits. Okay, I'm done. Entering the Citadel is still pretty badass. We haven't actually really had to come to the Citadel, with the exception of Kasumi. and talking to the council, but the council is optional. It's not a quest or anything, you just do it if you want. So, we haven't had much reason to be here. But, you know, we will, once we start doing loyalty missions and we get, everybody's, which is kind of spoilerish.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
You needed to...
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
That's good to know.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Horizon has become the latest and largest human-settled world to disappear in the wave of lost colonies.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ooh, sunfish. Buy some sunfish. We got more fish, we got more.
I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and aminosinister if you have it.
Oh, Mr. Used Ship Salesman.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale.
An independent inquiry is investigating.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, both of these are expensive. Both really good. Expensive though. Who's?
I'm Commander Shepard.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects.
And that looks like to be the last.
He's a perfectly healthy dog.
We'll get damage or protection.
I'll take it.
Because that's a good idea. What are you doing? The biggest cat we have just climbed into my desk. And I'm not sure why. I also don't want him there because that's where all of my strategy guides are. The hole he picked to climb into. And they're delicate nowadays. So I'd like him to get his ass out of there. You're too big to be in there. Get out. Hey. Hey. You're too big to be in there. Big butt. And he realized that when he tried to turn around. And his body slid out the back. Because he was barely too big to like turn.
The Systems Alliance
over.
Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants.
Oh, I think I finished this. Oh, no, yeah. These are expensive too. Everything's just expensive, but that's the last store. Guys, I only have 2 stores I haven't finished. Halavin, which is actually really nice to see. I have like a total of 3 things to buy, and then we can leave. Then we're done. My bad. We can leave. No, that's not what you mean, you idiot. We never talked to Samara. And I need to see what her enhancement is. I think it's a biotic enhancement for her.
No messages for you, Commander.
But we got arm upgrades. A redundant field generator would be awesome. One more. That just requires iridium. That just requires iridium. And that just requires platinum. So I need about 50,000 iridium and 25,000 platinum. That requires heavy ammo upgrades. Oh no, I need 50,000 platinum to get that. But that. I don't know if I'd like that. Because I'm not using Unity. Unity's... It would be nice to have later in the game. Yeah. But right now, maybe not. So we're going to talk to Thane again, because I forgot to do that. I'm also going to see if Samara has anything for me.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hammer trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
What did your parents do?
Agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hammer homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Who do you work for now?
You don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset kind of eyes, defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
What was
Is
that?
that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
So yeah, the Thane was a great way to introduce us to the Drell, and it's upsetting that we didn't get to see more Drell, or more Drell culture and stuff, because they're a really cool race, really interesting race.
Do you have any suggestions about
I
using
believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further.
Yes.
Tell me what it would take.
More fuel is good, and it's only 3,000 EZO. So we should now have 1,500 fuel reserves instead of 1,000. That's cool. And that's our second to last upgrade. It would be our last, and there's a reason, like Grunt's a good example. There's a reason Grunt didn't have like a mandatory a crew survival upgrade, because you don't have to activate him. The next one's the same way. It's not like a ship upgrade, it's a character upgrade. Anyway, we dicked around long enough to get to break, which is really all I wanted to do, because nature. So, break time. We will be doing Jacob's mission when we return. So look forward to that. Thank you for coming on. I hope you're enjoying the show. When we come back, Jacob's loyalty mission. Don't go away.
Alley Cat Blues.
We are back. Hi. Kinda skipped a scene. But, you know, this is way too quiet. We haven't really dropped any frames in a while, which is nice. I don't know why they happened. I have a very good guess because they stopped in the last hour. Very, very good guess. That is probably accurate. So I was actually going to bring this up earlier, but I didn't. I found this today. If you can see the card, you know exactly what it is. It's a magic card in a plastic bag, because this is my old deck. This is my old deck I used to play. It was my best deck in a way. It was my green elf beast deck. This is one of the cards. You can't really read it very well from the camera. It's the Tree Spring Asshole. He wasn't really the main focus of this deck. The main focus was this card right here. You'd play this guy, the Crozian Drover. He's an elf. And while he's in play, all beasts that are 6 or higher cost 2 less. So all my beasts are like heavy hitting beasts. And then there's this card to help get more beasts quickly. The Wirewood Savage, where whenever you play a beast you draw a card. And these cards, the Well-Wishers. So that the more L's I have that I don't have to get rid of, the more life I could get. So that was a way to counteract not being able to block with some of these elf cards. Then the biggest draw to this deck was, if you could be good about it, or be good with the Wirewood Savage, was to stack beast cards in your hand, knowing when to play them, when not to play them. If you had multiple Wirewood Savages out, that was helpful. Glowing Rogon. Now this card has an Amplify 1, which give you +1/+1 for every beast that you have in your hand. So when you play it, show your hand, every beast in your hand, put a counter, an Amplify counter, and he added all those counters. And since you didn't have to discard until the end of your turn, the luckiest you could get is a +8/+8, because you'd play it with a Wirewood Savage. Actually, you could get more than that. If you had all 4 Wirewood Savages out without dying, the luckiest you could get is if you drew this card with 7 beasts already in your hand. Play it, you get 4 more beasts. And that would be an 11/11 Amplify, making him a 15/15. That would be the highest I could get him up to with this deck. The lowest would be 0, he'd be a 4/4. But that's still pretty strong. There's one more card in this deck. The Brawn card. Now the Brawn card is a 3/3 with trample. Costs 4. But that's not the point of the Brawn card. The Brawn card is best getting him into your graveyard in any way you can. Because as long as he's in your graveyard, all of your creatures have trample. As long as he's in your graveyard and you have a forest, which is easy in a green deck. And since all of my beasts are 4/4, 4/6, 7/4, stuff like that, it is pretty devastating in a swarm. But yeah, you'd stack the Crozian Drover, drop the Crozian Drover so that you could, by the time you get Mana Swamp, you'd be able to just pump out 6 mana, 7 mana, 8 mana beasts really, really fast. The only problem is it's all uncommon cards. There are very few cards like the Brawn is an uncommon that were useful. Or I didn't have any because I didn't buy any cards. I got a big pack of like Legion and Onslaught cards for from my uncle when he was quitting, or when essentially when those cycles were starting to be removed. I also did all the dirty tricks you could do as a kid. Yeah, my friends would let me do it. Like this card. This card is a good example. Cutting the corners. I did that. I was the kid that did that. This is the only card I did that on, and it doesn't matter anyway because it's a Woodwind Elf card. Woodwind Elf is a pretty good card, but I don't need to know that's where that card is. It's okay not to know, because all it does is give you an extra force, and while that's good, it could also cause you to end up having way too many force. I have another force just because I didn't have any. Like this card is all scratched up because of my animals. I have no idea what this card is, and I would never be able to notice these scratchings even if I played a million games. And tell it differently. This card looks different because the back's all faded and it's a forest card, but I wouldn't know that. That one I could possibly figure out though. This one has a giant scratch on it, and I wouldn't be able to tell. Hundrug. A lot of them are really faded now. This one's all torn to shit, as you can see. Compost, it's an uncommon card. Pretty good uncommon card. If your opponent has black in their deck. Or you're playing against a black deck. Because it essentially what it does is every time a black card goes into the opponent's graveyard, you draw a card. So this is a moderate planet. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do planets where the relays are later. The bigger issue is doing the ones outside. Like we have to go out to visit Jacob's dad. Look at all that fuel we used. So we're gonna want to hit up on the planets here while we're here. This one's got nothing. That's saddening.
Probe away.
I'm gonna like deplete this shit though, because if we don't, then I'm gonna feel bad.
Probe away.
Like I need to deplete the supply on this planet. It needs to be listed as depleted for me to feel good about it.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ooh,
Probe
nice. Now it's depleted, okay. Oh, that's left us 27.5A, huh? This is
I have detected an anomaly.
This is a rich planet, so I don't want to like hit the anomaly.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. I have found something.
No. Don't you do it, game.
Probe launched.
We're farming the shit out of this planet. I don't care.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Now listed as a moderate planet, which is good. That means there's still a couple more rich deposits somewhere on this planet. I'd like to find, like this one.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I don't really know how the scanner system works to like efficiently get all of the things and deplete a planet, but whatever. I think we just depleted the planet. Oh, no we didn't. How about that? Gotta be getting close though. Come on.
Launching probe.
There we go. I feel better now. I feel better now that I've stripped this planet of everything it's worth. I didn't get a new drink because I didn't finish this drink and I forgot about it. So yeah, I have to take Jacob for this mission. Then I will not switch Tally out for anybody else now that I have her. So I'm gonna increase Jacob's damage. He gets barrier after this, which would be a better talent to have overall than his other two. Barrier makes him extremely tanky. That's what made Rex his fucking ungodly killing machine in 1. Because he just didn't die with 1,000 hit point shield.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There are mechs in this mission, but for the most part, early on, we're just going to be fighting people. So, also, look at how many unities we have now. Isn't that fucking crazy?
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Yep.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
wrong with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Really?
It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
I don't know what to say to you, sir. Back it! Admiral! Fuck! God damn it. Thought I went... Ah! Not paying attention. Okay.
You'd expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Captain Fairchild.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's move on. Hello, activated bacon.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Emergency command protocol.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe
I
deceleration.
assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Okay.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation.
Interesting.
Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Bacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe
Oops,
deceleration
fuck.
refers to...
Following an
Misclick.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of acting captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay, let's go.
Get going.
My father had a working beacon but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe That neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Calm
What are
down.
you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
Okay, sirs.
Combat drone ready. Nice work.
Do 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 do. Goodbye. Boom. Oh, he died.
This should soften them up.
You're in my way, madam. God damn it.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Let's find out.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
Except they're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That's not good.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Yes. I agree.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here. He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
He keeps us. Protects us. And we please him like he demands.
Oh, really?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Oh, hi.
Get over here.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
What does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on.
Sounds like he
It
cracked.
wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Separating
Does it
the
say why
women.
he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Other
We
officers?
haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Well,
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
let's bypass this mech. Your explosion is weak.
Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Combat systems engaged.
Up front!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame him.
Do do do. Choo choo.
I've got him!
Thank you. That makes it easy. Fucking hack. Oh god.
Charge him up!
Excuse me.
Come on over!
Oh. Hi. That's not disruptive ammo.
This
Ooh,
should come in
heavy
handy.
pistol.
Combat drone ready.
System not designed for specialized ammunition. Combat system engaged. Hostile forces have engaged. Impact event.
Keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun.
Come.
Now he wants out. Son of a
Maybe.
This should soften them up.
Ow. Oh shit.
Hostile forces have engaged. Critical system damage. Requesting system rerouting power.
Target down! It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Oh.
Mean mother, huh?
Hey, how's it going? Oh god, that's a mech. That's a mech. Mr. Mech. Oh! Hi. Please don't do that again, sir. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Just helping Jacob out. Mr. Mech not making it easy for me. Punch you in the face.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Doo-doo-doo. So we beat up your father, yes? We make him pay. I shoot him in head? Cause I can shoot him in head. You wish I shoot him in head? See. I shoot him in head, no problem. He no take bullet. He refuse bullet. It's a sad day for everyone.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'm Shepard, and you know your son.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
A decade, Mr. Taylor? Why?
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it. Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct.
pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the Effect Lord inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Yes.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
Jacob is really angry.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
It's okay, Jacob. Calm down.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Oh, Jacob. Yes! So I was sitting here shuffling this and I found the one rare I had in my old deck. Spiritborn Muse! This card was sexy. Muse. Mission summary. Survivors from AA are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus input. Cerberus input. Does that look like input to you? No, it doesn't. Try again. Additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Jacob has unlocked a barrier! And he got a new outfit. Nice. Loading screen. Loading.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good job.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But you knew about it.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Oh, that was obvious.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You alright?
With this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Surprised about
You
Miranda?
had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Jacob.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
And so it is. I'm a cowboy. And I'm not gonna finish that sentence. As I thought about it. Oh fuck, I ended up like clicking that really fucking fast. Ooh. That'll be nice. Hold up. Well, that takes care of that. We now can talk to Garrus about his mission. Oh, we're gonna need to talk to Garrus. We also have 5 points, so we can get maxed out Adrenaline Rush. Now, which one would I prefer? %, or health day. Become a beefcake.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you. But thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here. My superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. Still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Alien Law Enforcement.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander? Take care.
Well, looks like I'm talking to Garrus. Yeah. First I gotta feed my fish. Feed the fish. Feed them. Look at those fish. It's nice to see a lot of fish. So we got 45,000 credits. That's cool. Not very useful at the moment, but cool.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow. Really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. Get Crew to help.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
I'll do it.
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
So, we can now do Garrus's loyalty mission. Which means we've opened up everybody's except Tali and Samara. And Thane. The 3 people we just got.
How may I help?
Is there anything I should know?
Anything else, Commander?
And we still don't have a message from Cockhead. Okay. Well, we'll head to our next loyalty mission. We did Jacob. We're gonna do Miranda next. Well, we might just farm planets while we wait, because we've only got about 9 minutes.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Building up my palladium again is going to take some doing. But we'll get it. We've got money. And we've got time.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
And this is kind of just like a time sink in a way, but it's a decent one.
Launching probe.
Because it has some meaningful reasons behind doing it.
Launching probe.
There's something I'm missing.
Probe launched.
Hit that depleted. I want to find it. Is this it?
Probe away.
This could be it. Yep. There we go. Fuel depot is sitting right there. Good thing probes aren't really expensive. moderate planet again. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Launching probe.
Hopefully we'll get something good out of it.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
We've lost a lot of half-useless probes. So a lot of them haven't been hitting peaks. Most of them haven't hit a peak yet. I'd say we maybe have 2 that have hit a peak. Like that's a peak. You can hear it when it peaks in the Geiger noise thing that it does.
Probe launched.
Now look at how quick our platinum's gone up. Fantastic.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
It's a too bad ESO's like really useless in terms of large amounts of it.
Launching probe.
Like it's still sitting at that 50,000 point area, which I do need to do some farming of the points and that. Oh, we have enough to get a headshot, which is important. We could also get this, but we don't have enough shotgun damages, which is okay. We have enough to get both of these, which is scary to think about. But first I want to see if there's something else I could get with this. I swore there was something else. Oh, energy shielding, and I don't care about that yet. That will be something I want to get by the end of the game, by the point of no return. Where I want to use my metagels because it doesn't matter at that point. Credits, no credits, you know. Credits don't matter when you aren't spending them. So, let's take our break, and then we'll come back and finish up the cast. We have an hour left. We'll probably finish strip mining this area and then do a loyalty mission. Miranda's on Ilium. So. Thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the show. 35 minutes. We'll be right back. Strip mining and Miranda's loyalty mission. Don't go away. We are back with a friend. Midnight's here. She decided to join us for our last break. Put me down, you crazy boy. Came downstairs because you were coming downstairs. We'll get to this game eventually. There's so much on our plate. Also, my plan on the whole turn-based RPG thing has sort of been thrown out the window right now, because I don't even know if we're gonna end up moving to the area of like dead zone apocalypse. So that certainty has become uncertain in the last week for more than one reason now, from what I've heard. Which is cool. Not cool, but cool at the same time because I didn't want to move there. If we do, that sucks. I'm kind of hoping it gets resolved, but in a way that benefits me, benefits everybody, not just a quick resolution. So, game. Back to strip mining. This is a rich planet, so this one could take a little bit of time. But that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Because it means there's shit here. And we want to get the shit.
Probe away.
It's not a moderate planet, but that's fine. Means it was just barely a rich planet, which is fine.
Launching probe. Probe away.
We almost got enough iridium to get an upgrade, which would be really nice to see. An iridium upgrade. I'd really like all of this EZO to turn into platinum right now, though. Not even kidding. There's so much EZO that I don't need. And it's starting to upset me.
Probe away.
Well, there's some iridium, so that's nice. Nice big stashes of iridium all over this planet. Means, we're almost got that 25k for one upgrade. Just one upgrade. It'd say one. One is better than none. And we're going to get that one upgrade. I don't know which one it's going to be because I don't know what I have available to me. We're going to get something though.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Because I can't stand the EZO. The EZO farms are starting to get to me, sir.
Launching probe.
How come this hasn't gone down to like 4 yet? Put probes like literally everywhere.
Launching probe.
Oh, that's why. Now it's all gone. Okay, we're gonna go buy something real quick, and we'll strip mine some more. I think it's both weapon upgrades. Either accuracy or SMG extra rounds. Well, We're gonna go with extra rods on the asset. Well, no. Yeah, because I'm using Thane. Thane has SMGs. So it can be useful. When he runs out of ammunition. It's just not as useful. Neither of them are very useful at this point in time because I'm the only one who can use an assault rifle, and I don't use SMGs.
I have detected an anomaly.
Bastard didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors.
I completely forgot about these side quests. The scanner side quests is interesting.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I'll have to see if my map makes note of that, or if I have to do it
Probe away.
now, because I don't want to make note of it myself.
Launching probe.
But now that I realize that's a thing, we could end up doing those, like an entire cast, while we're strip mining. Now that I remember that that's a thing, because I completely forgot about those missions. But it kind of makes sense because they take place at the old exploration mission.
Probe launched.
Even though you don't get to do the exploration yourself. Just the one upsetting part about them.
Launching probe.
Kind of a big deal, but at the same time not really.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
There's not much left on this planet, so I bet that's it.
Launching probe.
Oh, no? That has to be it.
Probe launched.
Oh? Really? Oh. You're sure? Better be Gryffindor.
Probe
No.
away. Launching probe.
Alright, it says depleted, but you could still get some resources here if you wanted to spend the credits. But there's nothing worth getting. Basically. I landed anyway, fuck it. I wasn't paying attention. So I guess if we find missions while we're strip mining, we're gonna do it. Because I completely forgot about those. And we'll end up like strip mining everything now that I remember. So yeah, Jacob can look like this now. That's what we're gonna make him look like. So this is a Blue Suns operation. We just sort of landed. They got no idea why I'm here. No big deal. I do have headshot damage, so I want to aim for the head when I can. As you can see.
Nice targeting.
What's funny is I already had headshot damage in my gear. Just not a huge amount. But yeah, when I'm using my sniper rifle, I definitely want to aim for the head because there's nothing stronger. The headshot is the way to go when using my sniper rifle. Because of the damage boost I bought. I don't need all this Ezo. I wish I could sell resources, because I could sell the garbage that I get, like all the extra Ezo. Hopefully, like, it balances out by the end, but I don't think it will. The Ezo stuff is also cheap in comparison to the other stuff. So we inside now. Oh yeah, we inside. How did I miss him? Those all went like through his armor. Huh. Oh, hi. Hi there. Hi.
Faster than Tratiga Boss paws.
Commander Santiago, hope you're doing well. We request your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. I dispatched our representative to meet with you regarding the details of our transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion on this matter. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Exogeny Special Projects. Incoming message, let's make a deal. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us. To offer you escort and transportation. We've sent men and ships your way in good faith. Commander Vito Santiago, Co-Executive Officer, Blue Suns. Vito Santiago is a very important name to know. If I remember correctly. He's the guy we're going after for Zaid and Zaid's mission. The leader, the full leader of the Blue Suns.
Deploying combat drone.
Engaging hostile!
You got one.
But while we're sitting here, that's a Prothean artifact, by the way. That big pyramid thingy. Yep. Prothean artifact. Data pad. Lieutenant Locke, once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhees. Captain Voorhees? You don't want to fuck with Captain Voorhees, he'll fuck you up. Aboard the MSV Strontium Mule, in the Arnlarkin system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhees with the capture if needed. Commander Santiago. So now I got a quest in the Omega Nebula to capture something for servers. We get another fucking vision. The bacon. It's a Prothean video bacon. Recovered Prothean relic. Eliminated Blue Sun's presence at dig site. We got some XP. So those missions are just sort of like there. Get some extra shit, maybe get another mission, get a few more extra experience that you wouldn't have gotten before. But they're not like a guaranteed level or any. Far from it. But they can help you get a level if you amass a few of them.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing.
And that's what I was waiting for. Enough, like, beating off to get the elusive man's attention. We also need to talk to Samara. We won't get to do the elusive man's mission right now. Unfortunately. Because we've got very little time to do it. I want to get it all done at the same time, so, no. But we will start it.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Turians disabled it, how?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Are the Turians
If
investigating?
they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
How'd you hear about
Are you
this?
sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Not bad. I guess we're doing the mission because it just said, no, you're doing it now. So that's cool. This isn't the mission I thought it was. I forgot about this mission completely, actually. Yeah. There is another mission that I wanted to pop up, which isn't yet. But that's okay.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
They shot it.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Fuck. I'm not used to drinking out of cans, so that's the second time I've like dunked my throat with liquids, and it tried to go down my air hole. The pipe breathing.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Looks like an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's
Hi.
EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are there, if they're still alive.
The collectors use these on Horizon.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods, helpless, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I wouldn't know.
What happened here?
That's a lot of dead people.
What? Why are these here?
They must have been used for testing. If
I
were
like Thane's
controlled,
helmet, by
they
the
would
way.
have been discarded
It looks like a
in the
leather.
experiment.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
That is interesting. Those are like Alliance soldiers. I recognize that armor. They brought Ashley back from the dead. So here's where we can get some collector technology.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing.